Have you ever walked into a room full of people and felt an overwhelming sense of feeling lonely in a crowd? It isn't that you are invisible. People see you. You might even have a polite conversation or two. But deep down, you feel a massive disconnect, like there is a thick glass wall standing between you and everyone else. You watch others laughing, high-fiving, and engaging in effortless social interaction, and you wonder, what is wrong with me? Why does this seem so easy for them? But for me, it feels like solving a complex equation without the formula. If you have ever felt this way, you are not broken and you are certainly not alone. Today, we are going to explore the deep psychological reasons you struggle to make friends and why genuine connection feels so difficult for you. To understand why making friends as an adult or even as a student is so hard, we first have to look at how you view the very act of socializing. For many, hanging out is just relaxing. But for you, it might feel like a high-stakes performance. In psychology, we often refer to this as social perfectionism. You might unconsciously believe that to be liked, you have to say the perfect thing, be incredibly funny, or be entertaining 100% of the time. When you set the bar this high, every silence feels like a failure. You leave awkward social situations feeling exhausted, replaying every sentence in your head, convinced you messed up. The truth is, people aren't looking for a perfect performer. They are looking for a human being. But your brain tricks you into thinking you need to be flawless to be worthy of building relationships. Another powerful psychological factor at play is something researchers call the liking gap. Studies on social psychology have shown that after a conversation, most people underestimate how much the other person liked them. You might walk away thinking, I was so boring, while the other person is walking away thinking, they were really nice. However, people who deal with chronic loneliness tend to have a much wider liking gap than others. You assume rejection before it even happens. You read into silence as disapproval. You interpret a delayed text message as a sign that they don't want to talk to you. This fear of rejection becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Because you assume they don't like you, you pull back to protect yourself, and they interpret your withdrawal as you not being interested in them. This leads us to a deeper, often overlooked concept regarding your past experiences. It is not just about being shy. It is about safety. If you have experienced trust issues or bullying in the past, your brain has wired itself to view emotional vulnerability as a threat. You crave connection, but you fear the pain that comes with it. This internal conflict creates a push-pull dynamic. You want to get close, but as soon as someone tries to get close to you, your defenses go up. You might unconsciously sabotage the friendship by being too distant. In fact, this specific internal battle is a major topic of discussion right now. It connects deeply to a concept often explored in viral discussions known as the psychology of people that have no friends, which suggests that this isolation isn't always forced upon you. Sometimes it is a subconscious choice to protect your peace. When you understand this, you realize that having no friends isn't a sign that you are unlikable. It is a sign that your brain is prioritizing safety over connection. You have learned to be self-reliant because trusting others feels dangerous. But the problem with extreme self-reliance is that it leaves no room for the messy, imperfect, shared experiences that are necessary for overcoming loneliness. There is also the intelligence trap. Many people who struggle socially are highly intelligent and observant. You are used to analyzing data and finding patterns. But human emotions are messy and unpredictable. You cannot use pure logic to hack your way into a friendship. You might find yourself overthinking conversations, trying to decipher the hidden meaning behind a casual hello when there isn't one. This overthinking creates anxiety, and anxiety kills presence. You are so busy thinking about what to say next to avoid social awkwardness that you stop listening to what is being said right now. True connection requires presence, not analysis. So, how do you break this cycle and start improving social skills naturally? It starts by lowering the stakes. You don't need to walk into a coffee shop and find your soulmate or best friend immediately. You just need to have a pleasant interaction. Realize that other people are just as insecure as you are. They are worried about their own problems and their own insecurities. When you shift your focus from, how do I look to them, to, how can I make them feel comfortable, everything changes. Remember, struggling to connect does not mean you're a bad person. It often means you value depth over breadth. You aren't interested in shallow, small talk. You want deep, meaningful connections. And in a fast-paced world, real connection takes time. Be patient with yourself. You are learning to lower your guard, one brick at a time. Your tribe is out there, looking for someone exactly like you. You just have to be visible enough for them to find you. If you found yourself nodding along to this video, or if you realize something new about your own personality type and social style, hit that like button so we know this helped you. And if you want to understand more about how your mind works and how to master your mental health, make sure to subscribe. This is Mind Answer.